Hi, welcome to another PTS video. Today's going to be a short one, but I wanted to get a second opinion. This is my wife, Mrs. PTS, and today we're going to recommend a tennis ball. So we've been playing for a while. Oh, do you want to just introduce what racket you use, strings, tension, stuff like that?
Sure. I use the Babla Pure Drive, and I like. I recently settled in the Technic Fibers X1 biface.
Yeah.
It's a multi-filament. The words of my husband, it's very luxurious string in the string world, and I really like it. So yeah.
Yeah. Used to use, but thinking about Mrs. PTS is she's not that sensitive to equipment.
Yeah, but this string I felt a difference.
Yeah, but she really liked this string. And yeah, it goes well because you don't play with a lot of topspin. You play a little bit flatter. So multi-filament is actually really good for you. Plus, it gives you that extra power. Yeah, so this is the ball that this whole video is about. So you can just watch this ball and then close this video if you want. But this is the Wilson Practice. High altitude because we live in a high altitude area. But this ball, I don't see a lot of people using it, and so I wanted to share it. It's great at everything. It's priced very well. It's like $89 a box or $86 a box, something like that. They are very durable. We use them for maybe 3 to 4 months at a time before replacing them. They have great felt. They have a great feel when you hit it. First of all, it feels way better than the Costco balls. I won't say the name of the company that makes those. And I know a lot of people are probably going to ask, how does it compare to the Wilson Trinity? And in my opinion, these are way better than the Wilson Trinities, and they're cheaper than the Wilson Trinities. And I've used the Wilson Trinities pretty extensively. I used them in Korea as well as here. In Korea, it was low altitude. I will say, I think the low altitude Trinity balls are better than the high altitude Trinity balls. When I tried using the high altitude Trinity balls with my wife, after just even a few play sessions, I just felt like, I was feeling, it kind of felt like there wasn't enough felt, like the feeling of it, it didn't feel like have that nice, plush feeling of a good felt tennis ball after playing with a couple days. We all have our own opinions, but if you have not tried the Wilson Practice balls, I want to recommend trying these out. I think they sold low altitude at Tennis Warehouse as well. I know they sold them at Tennis Express, but I didn't use them. I used Hollowbird Sports because they're the only online retailer I could find that sold high altitude Wilson Practice balls. But recently I looked and I actually saw Tennis Express is also selling high altitude Wilson Practice balls. And our coach, our former coach, he's a really high-rated player. He was ranked 1 in his country when he was a junior, and he's played D1 before he switched careers. But was one day that he didn't bring tennis balls, so we recommended trying out these balls. I had these in my car, and he was playing with these, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, these balls are great." And after that, we always use Wilson Practice. So if you're a coach, I highly recommend trying them out. Or if you need balls for your ball machine, or if you're just doing like serves and stuff like that, it's going to be way better than using these old balls. Like, problem using old balls is, you're going to hurt your elbow. I think my start of getting tennis elbow was I was playing with a ball machine with super dead balls, and I was just trying to hit winners, practice hitting winners, and yeah, that just destroyed my elbow.
Is that Trinity one with the nice package, the paper box?
Yeah, it has the paper box. Yeah. Do you remember that ball?
I like the package.
Yeah.
Just the package.
She's a designer, so those things are very important. You can see the packaging here is not very impressive. But I actually discovered these balls in Korea. When we were training, there was a academy in Seoul, and the instructor there, remember him? He's an amazing coach. But yeah, he would use these Wilson Practice balls, and I just thought that it was kind of like a known thing among coaches how great these balls are, because when I was using with them, like he was insane. He was a machine. He did lessons from 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. He only took a break for lunch, and then he had a 2-hour break between afternoon and dinner time, or afternoon and his evening lessons. And he just coached like, and like it wasn't just like, hey, let's hit some serves. No, he was high intensity. Like when I first learned under him, like do you remember first, like how did you talk about it? You also learned under him.
Right.
Remember the first time you met him and he was coaching you?
Indoor court or the outside?
No, in no. The one he used was some practice balls.
Oh, you mean our coach in Seoul?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think he actually have better cardio than you.
Yeah. I mean,
and he's like 60.
Yeah. I mean, you couldn't breathe even after 5 minutes.
Yeah, I couldn't take longer lessons than him because I was pregnant at the time, but yeah, he really drained us all for like 20 minutes.
Yeah. He was so high intensity. And so like...
Yeah, he also hits the ball really hard. So.
Yeah, he hits the ball hard, and his philosophy was hitting more and more balls is the best kind of coaching. Just hitting a lot of balls is the best way to coach. So he would make you hit balls, and like, yeah, there wasn't no like sit down talking. It was just like, just kept feeding you balls, and he'd be kind of teaching you why he's hitting balls to you. He'd be like, more topspin, more through the ball, hit harder. No, and but yeah, he used these balls, and he'd replace them once a month. And with that amount of lessons, like even after the end of the month, the balls still felt great. I mean, they still felt useful. So once again, Wilson practice balls. We're not sponsored. It'd be nice if we got some free balls from this, but I doubt it. I doubt anyone's going to these videos. But yeah, these are great balls. Obviously, these are just game balls, but these are game balls that. Well, in Korea, these are actually really popular. The Babolat Gold. They're not as popular in the U.S. I found. I don't know how it is in Europe, but I like the Babolat Golds. They don't last very long, in my opinion. Like maybe one game. I mean, one like full set of tennis. Like after maybe 2 hours, I feel like they've really lost their integrity. Obviously, these are really popular here in the U.S. and yeah, they're great balls. And also, I love these balls as well. These are priced a little bit cheaper than the U.S. Open, but for those of you who know, yeah, these Wilson Extra Duty Championship balls, they feel great. They're a little bit heavy, they're a little bit slower, I think, which actually I kind of like, especially because we're in high altitude, so the balls are faster anyways, and they bounce more. But yeah, do you have anything else you want to add about the Wilson practices or anything?
They're great.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, well, thanks for watching.
Thank
Bye.
you.